Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered how satellites make our modern world tick? From GPS navigation to weather forecasting and even connecting remote parts of the globe, satellites are the silent heroes orbiting miles above us. But how do they work, and what makes them so vital to our lives? Join us as we explore 10 simple yet fascinating facts about satellites, unraveling their mysteries and showcasing their importance in our everyday world. They defy gravity to stay in orbit. Satellites orbit Earth because they've mastered the art of balancing speed and gravity. Here's how it works. As a satellite is launched into space, it reaches incredible speeds of about 17,500 miles per hour. At this velocity, Earth's gravity pulls the satellite toward the surface, but its speed keeps it from crashing down. This creates a perfect loop, where the satellite is constantly falling toward Earth, but moving fast enough to miss it. This balance is what we call an orbit. Depending on their purpose, satellites are placed in different orbits. Low Earth orbit, for example, is perfect for satellites that need detailed imaging, like those used for mapping or weather monitoring. On the other hand, satellites in geostationary orbit match Earth's rotation, making them ideal for tasks like broadcasting TV signals. Understanding this delicate dance between speed and gravity reveals just how ingenious satellite design truly is. The rocket launch that places satellites in orbit is a marvel in itself. It's all about achieving escape velocity, the speed needed to break free of Earth's gravitational pull. Once in orbit, satellites don't need constant fuel. Their momentum and the vacuum of space keep them moving. Every satellite in orbit is a testament to the brilliance of engineering and physics, proving that humanity can reach for the stars, literally. So, the next time you check your GPS or tune into your favorite satellite channel, remember this delicate act of balancing speed and gravity. It's an extraordinary feat that has become a vital part of our everyday lives. They transform communication. Satellites revolutionize communication by bridging vast distances, making the world more connected than ever before. When you make an international phone call, watch live TV, or use the internet in a remote location, chances are a satellite is involved. These incredible machines relay signals from one part of the globe to another, bouncing them off their onboard transponders and back down to Earth. Before satellites, long-distance communication relied on undersea cables or radio waves, which were often slow or unreliable. Satellites changed the game by providing a direct link between locations, no matter how remote. Take geostationary satellites, for example. They hover over the same spot on Earth, enabling uninterrupted communication signals for live broadcasts or global internet coverage. The versatility of satellites doesn't stop there. They've become the backbone of global navigation systems like GPS, allowing your smartphone to pinpoint your location with extraordinary accuracy. Whether you're navigating a city or trekking through the wilderness, satellites are your invisible guides in the sky, ensuring you never lose your way. Think about how often you rely on satellites without even realizing it. They connect people across continents, provide internet access to the most isolated communities, and keep the world informed. Satellites are not just tools, they're the unsung heroes of modern communication. They keep an eye on Earth. Satellites are like Earth's eyes in the sky, constantly observing and gathering data about our planet. Whether it's tracking hurricanes, monitoring deforestation, or measuring sea levels, Earth observation satellites play a critical role in understanding and protecting our world. These satellites use advanced sensors and cameras to capture high-resolution images, providing scientists and governments with valuable insights. Weather satellites are among the most recognizable. They help meteorologists predict storms, map climate patterns, and even warn us of extreme weather events. Without them, accurate weather forecasting would be nearly impossible. Similarly, environmental satellites monitor changes in land use, track forest fires, and even help detect illegal mining or fishing activities. The information gathered isn't just for scientists. Farmers use satellite data to plan irrigation, conservationists monitor endangered habitats, and emergency responders rely on it for disaster management. These satellites make our lives safer and more efficient by turning data into actionable knowledge. Every image and piece of data from these satellites helps us understand our planet better. They remind us that Earth is a shared home, requiring constant care and attention. Satellites might be far away, but their impact is deeply rooted in the way we protect and cherish our environment. They've explored the universe, Satellites aren't limited to orbiting Earth. They've ventured far into the universe, unraveling mysteries of the cosmos. From the Hubble Space Telescope capturing breathtaking images of galaxies to interplanetary probes exploring distant planets, satellites are our robotic explorers. These missions expand humanity's understanding of space, answering questions we've pondered for centuries. The James Webb Space Telescope, for instance, is designed to peer into the universe's earliest moments, observing the formation of stars and galaxies. It's like a time machine, looking back billions of years. Other satellites like Voyager have traveled beyond our solar system, carrying messages from Earth in case they encounter extraterrestrial life. These space missions aren't just scientific endeavors, they inspire humanity's collective imagination. They remind us of our curiosity, our desire to explore, and our ability to create technology that reaches beyond what was once thought possible. With every satellite launched into space, we push the boundaries of what we know. They are humanity's extended hands, reaching into the vast unknown and bringing pieces of the cosmos back to us. They provide global navigation. Satellites have completely transformed the way we navigate the world. Think about it. Whether you're driving to a new city, tracking a package, or checking the best hiking trail, you're relying on satellites. The Global Positioning System, or GPS, is a network of satellites orbiting Earth that sends signals to your device. By calculating the time it takes for these signals to reach you, GPS pinpoints your exact location. This technology isn't just for maps. Airlines use GPS for safe flight paths, ships navigate vast oceans with pinpoint precision, and even farmers use it to plant crops in perfectly straight rows. It's an invisible network that makes modern life smoother and more efficient. What's fascinating is that GPS works in real time. The satellites are constantly communicating with ground stations and your device, ensuring that every move you make is tracked with incredible accuracy. Beyond GPS, there are other satellite navigation systems like Europe's Galileo and Russia's GLONASS, ensuring global coverage. Next time you find your way with just a tap on your phone, remember the satellites working tirelessly above. They're the reason we can travel, explore, and even get that late-night delivery to the right door. They bring the world together with broadcasting. Satellites play a massive role in bringing entertainment and information right to your living room. From live sports events to global news coverage, and even your favorite binge-worthy shows, satellites power it all. Communication satellites beam signals from one part of the world to another, making real-time broadcasting possible. Before satellite broadcasting, content delivery was limited to specific regions. Now, a match happening in London can be watched live in Sydney or New York. The same satellites that deliver your shows also provide critical updates during emergencies, ensuring that vital information reaches people no matter where they are. What's even more impressive is how satellites enable connectivity in remote areas. Many parts of the world that lack cable infrastructure rely on satellite TV and internet to stay connected. It's not just about entertainment. It's about bridging gaps and bringing the world closer together. Every time you switch on the TV or stream online content, there's a satellite ensuring you're connected. It's a technology that has quietly but profoundly changed how we share and consume information. They monitor Earth's climate. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges facing humanity, and satellites are at the forefront of tracking and understanding it. These high-tech instruments collect data on sea levels, ice coverage, greenhouse gases, and even deforestation rates, providing an invaluable resource for scientists and policymakers. Satellites like NASA's Aqua and the European Space Agency's Sentinel-6 monitor our planet's vital signs, giving us a clearer picture of how Earth's climate is changing. This data helps predict natural disasters, track global warming trends, and even guide conservation efforts. What makes satellites so powerful is their ability to see the big picture. From their vantage point in space, they can observe changes on a global scale, something that ground-based instruments simply can't achieve. They're also instrumental in creating climate models, helping us prepare for the future. The insights gathered by these satellites don't just stay with scientists, they inform international agreements, guide disaster response, and help us take steps toward a more sustainable future. Satellites are our planet's guardians, providing the knowledge we need to protect it. They revolutionize disaster management. When disaster strikes, satellites are often the first to respond. Whether it's a hurricane, wildfire, or earthquake, Satellites provide real-time data that helps authorities plan rescue missions and allocate resources. They capture images of affected areas, track storm paths, and even detect heat signatures from wildfires. Satellites like NOAA's GOES and Copernicus emergency management satellites are specifically designed to assist in these situations. By providing up-to-date information, they enable faster responses, potentially saving countless lives. Imagine being able to predict a flood's path or pinpoint areas where help is needed most. That's the power of satellite technology. It doesn't stop there. Satellites also play a critical role in the aftermath of disasters. They help map damage, monitor recovery efforts, and ensure that resources are distributed effectively. For communities in remote areas where ground communication might be cut off, satellites become the lifeline, enabling emergency communication. In the face of adversity, satellites show their true potential, proving that technology can be a force for good, bringing hope and help when it's needed most. They help track wildlife and conserve nature. Satellites aren't just about technology, they also help protect life on Earth. Conservationists use satellite imagery to monitor wildlife habitats, track animal movements, and combat illegal activities like poaching and deforestation. This bird's-eye view allows scientists to understand ecosystems on a global scale. For example, GPS tracking collars on animals communicate with satellites, providing real-time data on migration patterns and behavior. This information helps create protected areas and plan conservation strategies. Satellites have been instrumental in tracking endangered species like elephants, sea turtles, and even migratory birds. Illegal logging and mining can also be identified through satellite images, helping authorities take action before irreversible damage occurs. Satellites like Landsat have been crucial in exposing deforestation hotspots, giving us the tools to fight environmental destruction. These technological guardians help us coexist with nature. Every pixel of data they provide is a step toward preserving the beauty and diversity of our planet for future generations. They inspire the future of space exploration. Satellites are the foundation of our dreams to explore the cosmos. By studying other planets, mapping distant stars, and even testing technologies for human space travel, satellites are paving the way for the next generation of exploration. Missions like the Hubble Space Telescope and the upcoming James Webb Telescope showcase how satellites can unlock the secrets of the universe. They allow us to study black holes, identify exoplanets, and even search for signs of life in far-off galaxies. Satellites also serve as stepping stones for ambitious projects like colonizing Mars or returning to the Moon. They test communication systems, monitor potential landing sites, and ensure we understand the challenges of space travel before humans take the leap. With every launch, satellites fuel our imagination and remind us of humanity's potential. They're not just tools, they're symbols of what we can achieve when we look beyond the horizon and dare to dream big. And there you have it, 10 simple but incredible facts about how satellites shape our world and beyond. From revolutionizing communication to inspiring space exploration, satellites truly are wonders of modern science. If you love diving into these amazing facts, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to InnoVision Tech. Hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more thrilling explorations of the wonders all around us. See you next time.